so that it's not like it doesn't leave you in the dark completely. It's kind of a good idea. How do I... I'm gonna do this for both sides so that there's just a notification, because it wasn't telling me that it was giving me the stuff when I was getting it, so it was weird. Did a quick test run, and I accidentally had pit blue 1 in both of these command blocks. I fixed that. I'm going to add some command blocks over here. Oh, uh-oh. I reset that server. Add some command blocks here, so that when you activate these, it'll be like, your monsters have become more challenging, or something like that to your enemy, so that they know that you upgraded the damage to them, or the monster amount. It'll be something like this. Tell at AR equals 200, team equals pit red 1. I can't remember. Is this red or blue over here? Excuse me. This is red on this side. So it'll be pit blue, because it controls the opposite, of course. Blue 1. Your the monsters have been increased. Just put that on all of these. Done, 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 done. And then this one will be pretty much the same, except it'll be pit red. Copy? Only, nope, we're good. And I think we're good. You get all the items. I set all these up. You saved your items. Got your items. Oh, I gotta figure out how to give people... I gotta figure out how to give an item with an effect on it. I'll look that up right now and figure it out, so that we can get that in here. Okay, I looked up the commands and how to give yourself things with like special enchants on it, and figured it out. It is this line right here. You give yourself the item, the item amount, the metadata, which is no damage taken, and then this little line right here that says enchant, colon, in brackets, ID 19 is the knockback one, and the level of knockback is going to be 2. So when I type that in, it gives me Diamond Sword with knockback 2. So we'll be using that to fill in these command blocks. So we got a Diamond Sword with knockback 2 and a bow with punch 2. So I have it on this side. It's better to do this one. Where is it? Right here. These are very helpful when you get ranked up. Punch is 49. So we're gonna find the bow number. I think it's 267. Let's see. 2 sword. Oh, that's a sword. Wait, is this an iron sword right here? No, Coop's got the wrong numbers. Darn kids. Should be a diamond sword. Item DB. That's a command in Essentials. You won't be able to do that if you're doing that in vanilla. 276. And then what is 260s? Oh, something's wrong here. There's 2 swords, so this one should be 276. 276. And this one should be the bow. 261. 261. There. Get rid of this 0 at the end. It's not necessary. Just like that. This one's the message block. Yep, you received your items. And gotta figure out what enchants they're supposed to have. They are knockback 2 and punch 2. Knockback is 19, unbreaking is 34. 19 and 34. So knockback 19 on the bow, level 2. So we'll put this in here again. Where'd that go? Steal this. Keep giving myself these darn swords. This is the bow I'm working on right now. So 1, 0, enchant is 19 and level 2, which it's going to be 49. In here, 49. There we go. You can find all this information on wiki, like the ID numbers of enchantments and stuff, if you want to look them up. So let's just give this a quick test. Score, teams, join, pit red 1. I'm in red. If I push this button here, holy. So, okay, now that I figured out what was wrong with that bug, recently updated Bucket to like include Minecraft commands and Bucket commands and plugin commands, and you have to like restrict which one can go through what. It's been really, things have been really odd, like teleporting and stuff. And for example, the one you've seen, I think that's a bug. Or if you redstone enable like a give block or a teleport block, it'll just constantly loop, create like a memory error and just loop forever. And that's no good. But I tested it out and I got my punch and my knockback items. So next is I need a bow. So I'm gonna put that over here. Why is there 3? I forgot what this one's get. I think this is iron sword and bow, yeah. Iron sword and bow. So let's see, here's the bow. 261. This is the iron sword, so I'll just put that in there. I don't think the iron sword gets anything. Wait a second. Oh! I don't get any. Wait, which one did I do then? I might have did the wrong ones, didn't I? Yeah. Whoops. Diamond sword, blank, and bow punch 1. So let's copy these over here. Here we go, and this will be just diamond sword. And bow. Wait, was this punch 1? I think this is punch 1. I forget so quickly. Yeah, bow punch 1. Sword, bow, level 1. There. So now this is Diamond Sword, bow punch 1. I'm in Team Red so that I can receive these items. This one is Iron Sword and a bow. Did that just give me 64? I think it did. Yeah. And a punch 2 bow, that's not right. Hold on, we gotta figure this out. Put a 1 at the end of this because this is giving me a stack, which is silly. Okay, there we go. That's good. What's this one again now? Oops. Bow with punch 1. Knockback. It's only stacking, I think, because I'm in creative mode and on a bucket server. I don't believe that that's normal in other occasions. Should be. Oh my god. Yeah, we better fix that. Alright, that's the only ones that get enchants, so I'm gonna go through and just fix all these command blocks, test them, and set them to like 1 item, not 64. And then we'll continue on. I finished putting all of the data into the command blocks, so now all of the items up here should be working appropriately and giving you the correct amounts. So really the last thing that I need to do, and that I missed out on, was I need to, when this gets turned on, this also needs to make the full machine reset, so that everything gets just set to the default starting. And also I think when I start the game, I probably want to do a full reset again, just because it's just, it'd be more safer that way, so that nobody really messes it up. So, this is the start of the game, and this is U1 part. Send a pulse through both of these. So make a pulsar, orange. Pulse. So we'll just go over one more. And actually, no, because it's a solid line. Put that there. So, when the game starts and when the game ends, it will be fully reset. Let's get that done. Just had to run through. I always make sure that I run through what I've done in my mind, or what I'm going to do, so that I do, you know, I just don't make the mistake of building something I don't need to, or gotta think about how it's gonna work. I'm gonna make some smaller versions of pulsars here. Deathmare came up with this one. I'm going to show you the littler one. Little. It is a baby. Okay. Boom, boom, and then here it is. Done. Your output line are these bottom ones. I'm gonna do green for this, because this is what it's gonna be, is a full reset. So, gonna put this in the middle. Down the middle at least. Come here. Come here. And then this is gonna go over here. Wait, let's move this up. I'm thinking about using the space below for like... I gotta figure out a way that I'm gonna handle clearing out the mobs up top and also clearing out like items. So I might use the new command blocks to like spawn a bunch of lava everywhere up there, and then it'll burn up, and then I'll spawn like air afterwards in that same spot to like to make sure it's nice and clear. So we'll see what works out the best. On, off, on, off. Okay, that's working pretty easy. Do it again. On, off, on, off. And I'm just labeling which torch level is going to be on the top. Top one should be technically considered off. Yep. Okay, and then the next one. Whoops. Put that back. Pulse is not making it to the end, of course, because it is being put on there too fast. Oh god. I wish it was just fast enough to do that. It would be so nice. So let's turn this one on. Make sure it gets all the way down to the end. And then boom. I think it says a message when it does it? I don't know. I thought it did. Apparently not. Let's see. I might have accidentally deleted it. We're gonna do a trial run, because after I set up this line to reset it, that's it. I think it's ready to go. Give NeoSpring 137, and this is gonna just be like, it's gonna say when the thing has fully reset. $100 doesn't have to be so big. Be probably really could just put the reset line on the starting one, because that would be the most logical, but we're gonna just leave it at both, because since it's a multiplayer server. Next what I have to do is I have to claim the zones, which this is how I'm gonna control keeping people from like breaking anything in this area. On normal Minecraft, you could set people to adventure mode before they come in here. I probably will be doing that anyway, but we will be just using, it's easier just to use the war zones. If claim war zone 1. Oops, 2. So let's see. Let's see if I got this. If I go out of the war zone, it will tell me. For example, right now I'm still in a war zone? Wow, yeah I am. Do one more time. So, this should be war zone. Yep. Looks pretty good. Alright, now that I claimed the zones to make sure it's safe or needs to be fighting, I do have to set this up here to be something. For now, I'm gonna just kinda put, since I can do the pretty stuff later, I'm gonna do just spider silk for the top to block the sunlight. Because you don't want your monsters burning up in the light. That'd make this game a little bit too much easier. So, set. There we go. And that will block the sunlight, but also let some through. It does make a weird, like, graphical crap on the ground though, so never liked doing that, but it'll work. It'll work! Gotta find my way to the entrance. A minute and a quarter. Who even times that stuff? Come on. The last thing what I need to do is I need people to have their spawn point set to this block here. Right here. And that's with /spawn point and then the coordinates. So negative 511, 50, negative 47. This might not work this way, but that's why I'm gonna test it, because it probably needs to be like negative 512 and what's the other one that goes up? No, 510 and then negative 46 might be the correct one to be this spot, because it rounds it to a 0.5 decimal. We'll see. This will be the one right here. This will control where people start or when they get here. This is another essentials command, which you could teleport people to this spot, but I need to set a warp. Set warp PitFrenzy 1. So when people warp here, they're gonna land on this block. This block is gonna do the spawn point. So what I need is another one of these clocks that I built before. This one doesn't have to be too complicated. And this is the old school style clock too. I think there might be some newer versions with comparators that are better, but until I, you know, experiment with them and get them down, I want to just use this one. There we go. This one needs to be connected like that. So this one also just needs to be connected. Crank this up a little bit. So when someone steps on the plate, this block, the power will go out, and this block is the first one to receive power. And then when they step off the plate, which they'll be teleported out right away, the power then is going through here, but also the power goes through here again. So it's going to stop right here on this block, and it's not going to power this one a second time. I'll show you what I mean. Show you what I mean when it's going. I'll be just a second. So we want to set the spawn point. Spawn point. And teleport. Oh no, this one's got to have a little bit of a delay. Like 1. Because I can't set the spawn point. This will be blank, and this will be TP at P. Oh, I forgot to put the I forgot to put this in there. I gotta put a person at A R equals 9 8, just so it hits everybody. So let's see, 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 about. That should be about. So let's see. Yeah, it did set me to here. So this is the coordinates I want to use for that. -512, -48.